Obviously, it was a really hard played game by both teams, rivalry game. We played really well first half. I felt even left a little change on the table. Even could have been we're up 6, maybe could have been last possession, could have been gone in there 8 or 9. And then they came out like we thought they would with the change their defense. They mixed up their showed zone, played man, pressured, which bothered us. Credit to them. We couldn't. It was loud in there too. Good crowd, good atmosphere, which is nice to see for college basketball. Wasn't nice for us, but it was good. And then we couldn't get stops. Brown really played well. He made some really difficult shots that you kind of have to tip your hat to him. And other guy and having Matthews and Davis back really, I think, just helped them a lot. And lesson learned. We got to get ready for a Monday.
Colton Clark, go ahead.
Just how drastically did they change their defense? Was it kind of a flip, like wipe away the interior this time and allow the threes?
Yeah, they changed their zone to the beginning where they were dropping down, weren't playing the forwards as high, and we were, obviously Mike really shot it well and had an incredible first half, and I expected them to come with man and pressure, and they did, and we kind of wilted a little bit. They took us out of our stuff, and it's tough on the road in that situation. Hopefully we can get better.
Offensively, did they make any? Did it seem like after the half?
You know what? They just drove us. They absolutely. I don't think they had an assist in the second half. It's just absolutely one-on-one. Put us in the basket. Brown did. Davis did. Matthews got loose a little bit. And, that was their athleticism was. You felt it, and normally we're okay in that situation. So I don't know. Got a little pickle because we had to play smaller to get for our ball handling and shooting, and try to get some offense. It might have hurt us defensively, but it was tricky.
Any big, shift in how Brown played, or in how the cover played? Or just one of those guys.
I think he made shots that a normal guy you would be okay taking, mid-range, high arcing shots. He's good at them. We guarded him as well as anybody for 3 halves. And he's a good player. He's going to have that, and you got to be ready for it. And we just didn't weather his effort. It was really good.
You obviously had a pretty strong inside presence on Wednesday and got a lot from Muhammad and Effie. What did they change that sort of took some of that?
You know what? We've told them they're going to be a little more physical in the glass. They did a good job. They kept us off offensive boards. We had 18 offensive boards. FA was great, and just got physical with them, and they did a good job keeping us off. We needed to duplicate that effort. I thought Mo played really well. Deshaun played well, and FA was good defensively. I don't know. He wasn't. They did a good job. He wasn't as you can. Usually he's a superior athlete on the balls up in the air, and I think he had 1 or 2 rebounds. So that's kind of a tell for him if he's just a really good rebounder. And usually it's in teams, Roberts is strong to wear you down, and probably some of that.
Do you feel like Noah pressed at all offensively?
Yeah, a little bit, but he played hard, man. I'm not down on him. He did a great job in Terrell first half, and it's hard. And, he had a couple of layups that just needed to go. He had a big 3 for us, so to give us a chance. Plays to win. He was playing to win. And he's been a little bit of struggle offensively, but he's fighting through. He's a fighter. It'll make him better, make us better if he gets through it. I think he had 4 assists, maybe.
Jamie Bennett, go ahead.
Coach, it just seems that I think we talked about this after Wednesday's game in the win, is that, when things start to go awry a little bit, the defense oftentimes is sometimes what kind of lets down. 50 points in the second half. They shoot over 60%. When you kind of look at that, and it didn't seem like the zone gave them too much trouble. What kind of changes do you think you have to make so that when teams go on these runs and when your offense goes cold, you're allowed to keep their offense cold and not let them go for 50 and a half?
They just a little bit of the last few minutes we had to pick up the pace and get just to get ourselves back in it. But they made they just put us in the basket. We got to keep them in front. They took advantage of their strength and size really in the drives, and they were a little more physical, a little more quicker to the ball, and and like I said, made some tough shots, but they had they had 3 toughies they made in the first half. I thought it'd balance out, but Robert stuck a jumper off the glass. I'm not sure if that was intentional. I'm not sure. So they got, Matthews banked one in. Dejan hit a really tough shot. They had like 2 of them, I think. So, sometimes you have days like that. And Terrell hit, man, the baseline, the ball, just the arc of the ball, he hit about 3 or 4 that were just really just difficult, somewhat difficult. Not for him, maybe, but you're good.
Mike really kind of tried to will you guys in this one. He had 30 of the 40. 9 of the 24 field goals, 7 of the 9 threes. I mean, just talk about his effort and everything he did in this game, from starting hot to finishing hot to trying to will you guys to win this one.
No, I played well. It's what seniors do this time of year. He brought a great effort, and and I think our effort as a team was okay. Like I said, they played better than us, but we had a couple guys that played poorly. You can have a good effort, you still have to play well, and we did. You're gonna have to play well on the road, but they had a little more juice. They were geared up, and it's hard. We held serve, and you got to come back and try to break them. And a good team can do it, and I think we're a good team. We got to be a great team maybe to do that. They've been good.
Colton, you got another one? Yeah, just
Yeah.
kind of on that. 3 days, 2 really, emotionally charged games. How did you think they kind of handled that?
I thought we were good. I thought we came out and played well. I just think we ran out of gas a little bit, obviously, but I think some of that was, like I said, their pressure and getting discouraged, not scoring there. I didn't have the answer to the riddle either for them. I wish I could have helped them more, but we did a great job dissecting their zone, in the matchup, whatever you want to call it. I think it was just switching man, but showed zone, and it caused us some problems.